No, you can't.
I don't think talking about it. No.
That's why we brought this up. We had this discussion. It was difficult. So John, you want to withdraw your motion? Or do you want to withdraw your intent?
Can we vote?
Put this on the agenda for August, or do you want to carry on?
Why even have it on the list?
I want to say on the record, just wanting the board to reopen the issue. I don't know.
All right, let's have one meeting, everybody.
More.
Noel?
What if John made a motion? That would go on the document. To reopen it.
Well, they said that.
Made it a motion.
On TV?
And that was voted down. It's in the official record. It's in the notes that you asked that. That accomplishes what you want, right? And the vote would be, assuming that what it was is 3 versus a consensus. Let's do a motion. That's that formally
I
accomplishes.
guess that accomplishes what you all want and what I want.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't get the right thing done, but in my opinion. Why, let me just make one more impassioned plea. We're taking up much too much time on this. Why would we not be willing to invest one question to our crack legal force as to whether Wayne's interpretation of what we have to do is correct or my interpretation is correct? And, you know, and if he comes back, and hey, again, as I said, if he comes back and says, absolutely, you've got to fix this post-haste, I'll get off my soapbox. Trust me. But I think what we're about to do is wrong. I think what we're about to do is wrong, and I'm sure Wayne feels that going the other way is equally
Why
wrong.
don't you simply add that to your motion?
But I don't know what I'm over.
Well, here's the motion I think I heard you want to make. We put this on the August agenda to bring it up again, and in the meantime, we get a legal opinion from those people you call our crack legal team, which was the team you chose for us.
Right, right. That's exactly the motion that I thank you.
That makes it.
That's the motion that's on the table, right, John?
Yes.
Okay, David.
Wrong, my motion's on the table first, and that's to approve this. Then you can,
Okay.
then we can
All right.
discuss your motion.
All right.
I move that we vote on my motion to approve this with the changes for restructuring and the continue to.
So we can still do that and then go back.
Then we can go back and do the other.
That's fine, that's good.
That's fair?
That's good.
Correct.
Clearing up,
Joanne?
cleaning up that.
Well, then I wanted to go back like I originally did to the wording here. Not anything new. I'm just going back to this document. I mean, to me, this document doesn't present the issue of this is incurring significantly, this is going to cost us $20,000 in year one, not would, but it will cost us $20,000 in year one and $18,000 in every near-term year thereafter, for however many years.
5-year loan.
It's a 5-year loan. So it's going to cost, I think we should just say that. It's going to cost $20,000 in the first year and $18,000 a year more than the current mortgage in the subsequent 5-year period.
Well, then I'm going to redo this to indicate the other side of the equation. We tried to keep it simple and not go that route. But if you want, we can go that route, and I'm going to put in here all the savings.
What do you say? However, the total cost over the entire loan
If you're
period
going to
will
put
be about the
18,000 in
same.
here, then I'm going to put all the savings in here. And we're trying to keep it simple for all the membership to read this.
So I think you almost have to go there, you really do.
We can do that if you want.
We have to do that.
Trying to keep it simple.
I agree with you, Dave. If we're going to spell out the entire amount that it's going to cost us each year, in addition to, we also have to spell out our long-term savings. I totally agree with that.
Unfortunately,
But you know, this is not what this second paragraph is not what we're asking people to vote on. What we're asking people to vote on is allowing us to collateralize the loan with the clubhouse.
We want to keep it.
This is just history. This is just going through the steps of how we got to where we got to the question, which is at the bottom.
That's absolutely true, Wayne, but in effect, you're telling them in that paragraph that this is the financial impact. And if we're going to tell them the financial impact, I agree in making it easy to read, but think you need to give them a full description of what the financial impact is, and that includes both the cost and the saving. You can oversimplify things, and we have to assume that the people we're dealing with wouldn't be here if they were totally stupid.
Okay,
And I also think, maybe the board this isn't the board's position, so I'd say this and this suggestion. Is the board position that we want to continue to use, that we're seeking membership approval to continue to use the clubhouse and the associated parcel of land as collateral for the present mortgage, so as not to incur these additional charges?
Yes.
Well, couldn't we add that? Just say that. I don't, if we say that, I don't think we necessarily have to change the paragraph above.
But you're still not saying what the savings is gonna be.
Well, you are, you're saying it's gonna cost you $20,000 in year one, $15,000 a month thereafter, and that if you add it all up, it's gonna cost you about the same as if you leave the loan the way it is.
Well,
That's what it
certainly,
says.
I mean, according to today's figures, it was a savings, not just about the same.
Yeah.
You need to look at those numbers again, it's 5 years out, because everything gets reset in 5 years.
That's right.
And
Clearly, you pay off the loan faster, so you pay less.
But also, you don't know what the refund
Well,
amount will be. That's
You're
not
right,
certain
but
either.
that's not relevant for this decision.
But you have to add in, that's part of the
You
general
can't,
picture.
no, you can't.
Because
You
you
can't.
can't number.
Because all we can deal with is what we know today. We've got one loan that's going to expire in 5 years with a balloon. We're talking about replacing it with another 5-year loan. And after that, who knows?
all right, do you have a specific thing you want to change?
Yeah, my proposal is to say, as collateral for the present mortgage, so as to avoid incurring these additional charges in the short term. Or incurring additional expenses, these additional expenses in the short term.
Which one do you want? It's your words.
Expenses.
To avoid incurring these,
So as to avoid incurring
The above?
these additional, or the above additional expenses, yeah, in the short term.
all right. Did you get that, Dave?
Yeah.
Do you agree with these changes?
Sure.
Does your motion encompass these changes?
My motion now encompasses that last change.
Okay. So you're moving to move ahead with Proposition 5 as modified by the board tonight.
Right.
Let's vote on that one first. Is there any further discussion on that motion? All in favor? 1, 2, 3, yeah, well, that's pretty much everybody. Opposed? All right, so that passed.
John has.
John, what would you like to do?
I would like to move that we readdress this subject at the August meeting, and in the interim, obtain a legal opinion from our new legal firm as to what we must or need to do or what have you.
And temporarily put Proposition 5 on hold?
Yeah, yes. I mean, we're not going to print these before August meeting anyway, I don't think.